What's up, everybody? It's your BhodieBoy G with Wow Oracle, here to do your weekly energies. So today I'm going to be focusing in here with Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm going to be doing your weekly energies for this week, the week of April 5th through April 12th. So what I'll be doing today is I will be pulling an oracle card to represent you and the energies you're bringing in this week. We'll also be looking at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open, the positive energies for the week, as well as the negative energies for the week. We will also pull some cards to how to best invite in those positive energies. Also, we'll pull a card how to navigate the energies that are negative and how they could affect you. Then we'll pull some cards to the benefits of the positive energies and how to best overcome the negative energies. After that, we'll pull a card for the overall impact from energies, positive and negative. And then we'll pull one more oracle card for message from spirit. All right, Taurus, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So we're going to start with an oracle card to see what's going to best represent you this week and the energies surrounding you. All right, what oracle card is going to best represent Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 5th through April 12th? What oracle card will best represent Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 5th to April 12th? One more time. What card represents Taurus for the week of April 5th through April 12th? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we had one fly out. So what we have is we have the Fates. So this is all about spirit. This is all about spirit coming in and guiding you and showing you what's the best for your life. So this week I see that you're really, for those of you who are on a more spiritual path, even for those of you who aren't, those little messages, those little inclinations, the little pings of wisdom that come into your mind, know that that's spirit guiding you and pushing you towards something that's necessary for your life. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, since these cards are pretty specific, I'm going to go ahead and read the actual interpretation of the card, and then we will move forward on with your reading. Okay, so we have 17, the Fates. 1 second. So what this says is fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. So something about this week is going to be challenging you. It's going to be challenging your thoughts of being in control of your life and being in the center of how everything flows through your life. Something's going to be challenging that this week, because what it is spirits coming in and they are moving things around in your life. They are changing things in your life so that you can be in a more steady flow. So even though things may seem hard to deal with, things may seem a little bit murky, just know that things are being changed by spirit for a reason. And even though you may feel out of control, know that spirit's in control and they've got your back and you have nothing to worry about. Okay, Taurus, we're going to go ahead and move into the tarot part of the reading. So the first two cards I'm going to be pulling are the energies to help keep you grounded and the energies to help keep you more open. So what cards can best come out for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter to help keep them grounded and to help keep them more open? Okay, Taurus, so this week, the energies to help keep you grounded is the Nine of Swords. So those fears, those things that have been in your mind, those things that you feel like you can't control, what you need to do is you need to understand that spirit has got your back, like I said earlier, and you can't be in control of everything. Even though we feel as a necessity as a human being, as spirit in a human consciousness, that we need to be in control of our lives, sometimes things are happening under the surface that we don't even see, that we don't even know, and these things are happening for our greatest good. So there's no need for you to have fears or anxieties about these. Just be and trust in the present moment. Trust that everything is happening for your highest good, and you will remain grounded this week. Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we have the Lovers. So I see that some of you are in a trusted commitment. I see that some of my Tauruses out there are in a loving commitment with another spirit, with another person, with another, whether it be alignment in the twin flame or whether it be a soulmate. I see that from so far in this reading, I see that there is a strong connection, and that connection is helping you to be more open, helping you to be more vulnerable, and to allow that inner child of yours to just flourish and flow out into the open, and to be more in the present and more in the here and now. Okay, Taurus, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull a couple of cards. One card for your positive energies of the week, and one card for the negative energies of the week. Okay, Spirit, what energies of positivity are going to be for my Tauruses for this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And what possible negative energies will they be having this week? Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, Taurus, so the positive energies for this week is the High Priestess. Okay, so this is knowing that things are happening under the surface. This is knowing that even though things may be held in secret, that you know nothing of at the moment, know that it's all for your highest good. And know that your intuition is going to guide you to the truth. So trust in your intuition this week. Trust that Spirit is giving you those drops of wisdom this week to help move you forward, to help bring you into a better light of yourself, to help you to see things clearly without any kind of blinder or disillusionment, or just know that you're going to be looking through and past the veil and able to connect with energies this week that are going to show you so much more positivity and productivity for your life. And those are the positive energies I see coming in for you this week. Now, as far as the possible negative energies we have for this week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So there's something that you're doing this week that you're not sure if you're all in with. You're not sure if you're really ready to go there. And this is kind of a negative feeling because whatever we feel inside, it is not to feel in a negative way. It is to feel positive about everything that we do, and to feel structured, and to feel good about everything that we do. But I see that there's something that you need to dedicate yourself to this week that you're not quite ready to do. And there's a negativity in that, because when we get something placed upon our heart, spiritually, physically, you know, when it comes to family, finances, love, whatever it may be, those are straight from Spirit, straight from the heart of the source. And we have to trust in those feelings and really dedicate ourselves to that. So I see this week that there may be something that you need to dedicate yourself to that you're not quite ready for yet. So just be careful with that. Be careful that, you know, time is of the essence. It's not like meant for you to rush forward or rush into something you're not ready for, but it's all about knowing that that is meant for you, and to dedicate yourself to that, and to believe in it, even though it may seem hard, even though it may seem like there's fears or anxieties there that you can't trust in that present moment. Know that that present moment is meant for you and made for you. Okay, so now we're going to be pulling 2 cards, Taurus, for how to best invite the positive energies in, and how the negative energies could affect you. Okay, Spirit. So how can my Tauruses best invite in the positive energies? And how can my Tauruses possibly be affected by these negative energies? Okay. So I see this week the best way to invite in the positive energies is with the Death card. But see, the Death card isn't about any kind of actual death. It's not about anybody dying. And especially being on the positive side of this reading, this is all about transformation. This is transforming yourself from your old you, letting go and embracing in those new beginnings. Moving away from that fear, moving away from that anxiety, knowing that Spirit's got you and really seeing things for what they are and transforming into the new beautiful you. It's like a butterfly who's stuck in a cocoon. You're ready to emerge from that cocoon, beautiful and wide open to the world and everything it has to offer. Okay, now as far as how the negative energies could affect you this week, we have the Hermit. So, this is all about not going in too deep. Knowing that everything you need is already right there for you. Nothing is here to hold you back. So as long as you're willing to follow your own path and dedicate yourself to what you believe in, you won't be held back by feelings of regret, feelings of not doing what you need to do, feelings of not conquering those things you need to conquer this week. And this also could be the fact that everyone is stuck inside right now. So maybe everyone is kind of a little in the bit of a hermit mode, really thinking too much, you know, really going through things back and forth in their mind and allowing things to really take over rather than moving forward with something and breaking through into something new and more pleasant. So this is all about you kind of being in that hermit mode, even though the light is there and it's ready for you to follow your own path. Even though things may seem rough this week and they may seem hard, you're meant to do a little bit of internal soul journeying, but not too much. Don't dive too deep. Don't get stuck. It's like, you know, like a carrot in the mud. Don't get too stuck in the mud. Allow yourself to rise above that and rise into something more pleasurable and more sustainable and stable. Okay, so now we're going to be pulling 2 cards, Taurus, to see what the benefits of the positive energies are and how to best overcome the negative challenges of the week. Okay, Spirit, so what is going to be the benefits of the positive energies for my Tauruses? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges this week? Alright, Taurus. So the possible benefits of the positive energies is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. So this is knowing that whatever's going on this week, whatever's happening, you're seeing things so much clearer. You're seeing things in such a higher light, and you're transforming from an old you, and you're knowing that you have everything that you need to prosper. So this kind of mirrors this negative side as far as following your own path. Know that you have everything that you need to prosper to follow that path. Know that you have that seed inside of you, that flourishing flower that's ready to open up and be in the flow of abundance and stepping into that nurturing side of yourself and that more stable side of yourself. Know that whatever's going on in your life, you have everything you need to prosper, whether it be in career or in your love or in your family life. Know that whatever obstacles may come in this week, whatever make you feel like you can't trust yourself or believe what you're doing, or that you can't follow your own path, know that you have everything you need to overcome that. You have everything you need to overcome those feelings of persecution or being pushed down or not being able to push forward into something new. You have everything you need. Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative energies this week, Taurus, we have the Strength card. Oh, Taurus, this is so beautiful. Yes, Taurus, we have the Strength card. So what the Strength card is saying is that no matter what negativity may come your way this way, you have the strength and the power to overcome. Spirit has got you, and you have nothing to worry about. It's like, you know, this woman, she's not afraid of the lion. She tames the lion. So when it comes to those inner feelings of not connecting or not being in the flow, know that you have the strength. You have the strength to step forward and to conquer the negative energies of this week. You have that strength to be in that committed relationship. You have the strength to get over the fears and anxieties. You have the strength to transform into the new you. You have the strength to see things in such a clear way and to go within to find out what you need, because you have everything you need. You have everything you need. So stay strong this week, Taurus. Stay strong, and you will see that the week, no matter how hard it may be, is going to end in such a positive, beautiful way. Now let's go ahead and pull an overall impact card, Taurus. Let's pull an overall impact card of how the negative and positive energies are going to affect your week this week. How it's going to all end up. Okay, Spirit, so what card is going to show my Tauruses the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for this week? What is going to be the overall impact for my Tauruses for this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we have the Two of Wands. This is all about you focusing. This is all about you stepping forward on your path. Stepping forward on your path, whatever that may be. Whatever idea you've had from Spirit, whatever idea you've had from yourself, whatever thing that you've been holding on to, whatever thing you've been trying to break into. This is about you focusing and making it happen and bringing it to life, and no longer being stagnant and no longer being in hermit mode, but really busting through the veil, busting through the seams, and having that strength to know that you have everything you need because you made that transformation. And it is all about you stepping into the world, holding your wand, holding your staff of protection and your staff of strength, and moving forward in such a positive light. This is all about you making that happen for yourself. No matter the negative energies, it's all about the positive side of it and really stepping forward and focusing on what you want and making it happen. Don't focus on something of the past. Don't focus on something that was before this transformation. Focus on what it is you want. And if it's a new love or a new commitment or a new relationship, focus all of your energies on that. Let go of all the fears and anxieties. Let go of the feelings of inadequacies or like you're not good enough or that you weren't meant for this, because from what I see in this reading, this is fate. This is fate talking to you right here, telling you that whatever's happening this week is exactly what's meant to happen for you. So focus on it and bring out the positivity and make it happen. Make it happen for yourself. Don't be pulled back. Don't fall back into old habits. Push forward. Push forward and see the positivity in everything. That is such a beautiful thing to see, Taurus, for you. All right, Taurus, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull one more oracle card just to solidify this reading with a message from Spirit. All right, Spirit. What message do you have for my Tauruses? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages do you have for my Tauruses? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding the spread. What messages do you have for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to this spread? What messages do you have for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? What message do you have for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to this spread? All right, let's see, Taurus, what you got? We have breathe. Right? That's like all we can do right now is breathe, especially with this whole COVID thing going on, everyone being stuck at home, if you are stuck at home, or if you're part of the essential businesses out there that are still working. This is all about going within. Going within, taking that time to clear everything out around you. Taking that time to reconnect with yourself and breathe and flow. And with the number 29 deducing to the number 11, which is a master number that cannot be deduced any further down. This is all about Spirit. This is about making that connection with Spirit so that you can move forward in anything that you're doing in your life. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read what this card means, and we'll see how it all ties in. 29. 1 second. All right. It says patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will happen. I'm going to go ahead and read a little further into this because I'm not sure exactly whether this is going to tie into this relationship you're in or it's going to tie into this Queen of Pentacles, which is more in the career side. So I'm going to go ahead and read the relationship message and the prosperity message. So as far as if this is resonating in a relationship sense, this is what we have to say. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. So I see if this is a new relationship for you, Taurus, you're really meant to just allow it to flow. Don't try to control it too much. Don't try to push it too much. This is meant for you. As long as you can just stay in the flow of this relationship, I see a beautiful relationship flourishing for you this week, where you feel so connected with this other person, where you feel so connected with this other soul on an emotional, physical, and spiritual level. As long as you take the time to allow it to flow, it will flow for you, and it'll happen in such an abundant way. Now, this is more for a career side of things. What we have the message here is, you have worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one, moving languidly, yet still progressing right now, in a rhythm dedicated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins the race. You will indeed win if you relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. Exactly. Trust your intuition. Release the fears and the anxieties. Slow and steady wins the race. You have transformed. This is meant for you. So I see this is on a career path. There's something happening for you this week in a career sense. Even though things may seem slow out there, even though things may not be happening, there is something happening for my Tauruses out there. There is something going on for you in your life right now that is really prospering, and it's going to be so abundant and so in line with spirit and so in line with your soul and what you're meant to do. So just keep in the flow, steady and slow, making that progress, really, you know, taking that time to breathe and get everything all in line, get everything together. Oh, Taurus, such a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being with me here in this space today, Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energies and to read your weekly energies for the week. I hope it resonates. If so, please comment below. If not, that's okay. Come back next week. Maybe it'll be a message for you then. Thank you so much. I love to all of you. Love to all. Higher love, higher consciousness. Namaste. Have a great week, Taurus. Bye-bye for now.